Welcome back to the Hammersmith DIY channel. My name's Wyatt Groth, and today's product review video we're going to be talking to you about our range of Verandah and Eave brackets. Thanks for taking the time to watch the Hammersmith YouTube channel. You can subscribe by hitting the button below, and also don't forget to hit the bell notification so you keep up to date with the latest videos. In today's video we've got a range of Verandah and Eave brackets I wanted to work through with you. Now, Verandah and Eave brackets are used as an exterior application on a house, and these brackets are made from radiata pine and they are H3 LOSP treated. So they are designed to be used outside the home. Obviously you could use them inside the home, but it's not really what their application is. But if you had an application you wanted to, that would be perfectly fine. So as an outside application, we always recommend that you paint these brackets. We recommend that you put 2 or 3 coats of paint on them before installing them, and then over a period of time we always recommend you apply extra coats of paint once they start looking like they're weathering. And this is important because the treatment is only a surface treatment, and then over time, if you let the paint wear off and water starts getting in, and then the treatment won't be effective. So a Verandah and Eave bracket, they're two different products. So first of all, Verandah brackets typically would be used on a veranda or a porch scenario where you would have a vertical post and on the veranda, and then the horizontal fascia beam. So if you imagine something like that, if this was your vertical post on the veranda and this is your horizontal fascia beam, the Verandah bracket typically would be used in the corner as a decoration. Really, it serves no structural purpose. It's purely there decoration purposes only, and it's very popular on traditional Federation turn of the century style homes. Now, whether they are original turn of the century, when I talk turn of the century, I'm talking the 1900s, whether they were original homes or they are more homes that are reproduction style homes, this is where these sorts of products typically get used. Whereas an Eave bracket, for example, here, an Eave bracket is used under the eave of a home. So if you imagine this was the house, the wall of the house, and then this is the Eave bracket gets used in that sort of scenario there, where it comes off of the wall as a decorative feature. Once again, very popular in Federation and Victorian style villas, turn of the century homes. And that's what these products are typically used for. So let's work through some of the different designs we have here. I'm not going to get into the detail of the sizing and that sort of thing, because all of that information can be found on our website, hammersmith.com.au. Let's work through them now. Now, the first 2 brackets that I wanted to show you are our number 1 and number 4 bracket. Now, these brackets are designed in a little bit different way to the rest of the designs, because they're actually made as 2 pieces designed to join together there. The reason we made it as 2 pieces is really just as a saving with timber. You could imagine if we're trying to make that out as one section, there's a lot of timber you're going to waste, so it makes a lot more sense to manufacture as a product like this and then join it. So the idea is, obviously, if this is your corner, join them up like so. Sorry, I'll just move my hands out the way there as best as possible. And so it's quite a nice corner bracket that you, as I said, we've got our number 1 design and number 4 design, same sort of thing. When you order this off our website, if you order this bracket, it comes as 2 pieces like this. So 1 bracket is 2 pieces, and that's enough to put that product together. So as I said, the number 1 and the number 4 design bracket. Next up we have the number 5 design and the number 9 design. You can see here the number 5, quite a elegant looking but simple design, and the number 9, a bit different to the number 5, just a slightly smaller design. So as I said, the number 5 design and the number 9 design in our Verandah brackets there. Now we've got 3 more brackets here. So what we have here is our number 13 bracket, our number 14 bracket, and our number 16 bracket. The number 13 is a solid 1-piece unit. A slightly smaller design than some of our others, but a neat bracket nevertheless. And then our number 14 and number 16 These ones are a little bit more decorative with cutout sections in them, as you can see. They're not overly big brackets, but once again, they're a little bit more ornate. That's the number 14 that I just showed you. And this one, the number 16, like this. Or if you want to, you can turn it over like so. You can see there with it's quite an intricate cutout design. So these, yes, number 13, number 14, number 16. And now we move into our two bigger brackets. This one here is our number 20 bracket, and finally our number 21. Now you can see here these are quite a bit bigger than if I grab one of the other ones here, the number 16. You can see the difference in size. It's quite a different size. So these brackets are a fair bit larger and would look better on a larger veranda, perhaps on a more older home where verandas typically used to be a lot taller. So you can see here the design, you know, quite an intricate design. Could be used this way, can be used that way obviously if you wanted to. And then this other bracket, also fairly involved in the design. Once again, you can use it like so, or like so. So as I said, this is the number 21 bracket, this is the number 20 bracket, and these are probably our biggest design brackets we do in terms of the most intricacy and the largest profiles we produce. And here we have the two Eave brackets that we manufacture. You can see the designs. They're both very similar, with the one difference being this one has a little turned finial as part of it, whereas this one is a plain one. So if I was to put this up in the scenario we're talking about here, you can see the difference in the styles. One's just a little bit more decorative than the other, depending on how decorative you want to go in your Eave bracket on a home. I should state that a couple of things is a good opportunity. The Eave brackets that we manufacture are made out of timber that is 42 millimeters thick, whereas the veranda brackets, you can see here the difference. The veranda brackets that we produce are all 32 millimeters thick. I can't really talk about the reasons for this. I think traditionally this is the way the veranda brackets were always done, whereas the Eaves brackets, because it is a product that you're seeing from this direction, is something you want to see that thickness on. Whereas you can imagine, if you look at this as a difference, the 32 mil, it's just not as bulky a product. Whereas a veranda bracket, because it is used more as a corner like so, you're not needing to see that depth of product, and that's one of the reasons why they are slightly different. Also, I'll just take the opportunity to point out, you may be looking at this video going, why is this product slightly green and this one's more of a yellowy orange colour? It's just literally a dye that is put in the treatment. Many years ago, products which were treated were literally just treated with no dye whatsoever, and then it became confusing for customers as to, well, was the product treated or not? So we decided a number of years ago to put a dye in it. Most cases the dyes are sort of a yellowy orange colour, but in more recent times we've also has a green dye. It's really just to help identify that the product is treated. It helps our staff out also when they come to pack products and make sure they're not pulling it out of a basket that hasn't been sent away for treatment, that sort of thing. Hopefully you've learned a little bit more about our range of veranda and Eave brackets that we sell. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and please feel free to comment, as I'm always happy to reply to comments that we receive on our YouTube channel. And as I'd like to said earlier, please encourage you to subscribe to our website, and remember to hit the bell notification so that you receive all of our latest videos. This is Wyatt Groth, signing off.